welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, hi, I'm Lauren. I don't know how you found me, but please definitely stay. So today's video is going through all of my stuff, decluttering it all. Obviously new rail, new clothes, new everything. Obviously all this lot's got to go into the bedroom. But yeah, I cannot wait to start decluttering, going through a lot of things, see if anything's worth keeping, worth getting rid of, and I'm going from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. So this is a before of all of my stuff. So I've got these two baskets up here, which is full of all my nail stuff. You guys would have seen these were on my lack shelf, been moved up here. So this is all of the before stuff. I have my suitcase right at the back here. I've got a print there. I've got this box to go through. This box to go through, just to go through everything, see if there's anything that I want to get rid of and stuff. These acrylics will be going onto my dressing table. I'm not sure about these ones just yet, but I don't know until obviously I sort out my dressing table. These are Mrs. Hinch diffusers, which I will be using. There is some here as well, so I've got some more diffusers, some candles. I need to get my hands on the other two big ones and the other medium one, and then I've got literally everything. I've got the wine glass, I've got the tumblers, which all need to be put away. Obviously these cards were on the lack shelf, which needs to be put away as well. I've obviously got a box here which says Love Island, which doesn't look like Love Island stuff to me. So it's got all my hair products, essential oils, wax melts, clips, everything in there, so I need to go through all of that as well. And then I've got, this is my supply box, which needs to go through. Obviously this is my Mrs. Hinch tray, which needs to go onto my dressing table. And then that is my Mrs. Hinch basket, which has got all of my Mrs. Hinch stuff in, which again needs to go through. It needs to be popped away. And then this is my rail. I need to get a new one because it's kind of like leaning, and I don't know why. But yeah, I've got my big box of makeup down there. Obviously got my wedding dress, Lisa's bridesmaid's dress hanging here as well. So yeah, I need to get a new rail, but this is all the before. Yeah, so I need to obviously go through all of these. So what I'll have to do is obviously take these and pop them on the floor and then go through the stuff that's here. With the Mrs. Hinch stuff, like I've got a basket here full of stuff, I've got the tray, I've got all the candles and stuff. So what I want to do is obviously go through all of the boxes, including these two, make some room. These acrylics here, I don't know if you can actually quite see, but they're 3 drawer acrylics here. They are actually going to go into the bedroom because they've got to be on my dressing table. So I've got to take them out. I've got more diffusers here. I absolutely love these. Do you know what? I am so dying to use these. I cannot wait to get my dressing table done. But yeah, I need to basically organise this a lot better because as you can see, it's an absolute mess. I've got things in boxes that shouldn't be in there. You know, look, I've got, this is supposed to be my Love Island box, and I've got clips, I've got hair stuff, wax melts, essential oils. I've got loads of stuff in there, so I need to go through them all. Plus acrylics, you know. But yeah, I've got to go through absolutely everything, tidy it up a bit more. These are my nail polishes. I don't know where to pop them just yet because I will be getting a caddy for them. And obviously I will be getting a new rail because it's a little bit, yeah, say no more for that. But that is another day situation. I'm just going to sort out this situation here, make it a bit more tidy, organised, and yeah, and go through there. So starting off with a blank canvas. So I've taken literally everything off and then going one by one. So for now, I've just popped the picture frame here for a second, just so I can go through everything. So I've got the suitcase there, which has actually got the holiday stuff in, including our honeymoon stuff, so our new bits for the honeymoon. I'm going to go through this box first, go through that one, and then go through all this like right here. So hopefully all of this will be popped nice and neatly and tidy and a lot more organised up here. As the process goes on, I will show you as well. I've just taken everything out of here, placed it all onto the floor. So this is basically an empty box now. So what I'm going to do, any stuff that is basically left over from Christmas, like all the candles that couldn't fit in the bag that's up in the loft, all the candles, any like basically leftover Christmas stuff, it's all going to go in here. So this is going to be Christmas box number 2 sort of thing. So it's going to be all the candles and stuff, which is down here. And I think in one of those boxes I've got my alcohol left from Christmas anyway. So yeah, let's get on to sorting that box out. Sorry if the camera keeps going out of focus. But yeah, let's get this box organised. So this is the progress so far. So what I've done is obviously popped the gonk bed in and throw here. And then in this box here is got my gin and my vodka in and a couple of candles. I have taken off the bubble wrap so it makes it look a bit more compact and a bit more spacious, because when it's all bubble wrapped it's just taking up so much room. So I've kind of taken them out. The only thing that's left in the bubble wrap is obviously my vodkas and my gin for Christmas, and obviously the mugs. These are gonk mugs. I've kept them in the bubble wrap as well, and then I've popped our glitter candles here. And then just finishing off this box here, I think this might be the last of the rest of the Christmas bits that I have here. So I've just taken all these out of the bubble wraps. I've just placed them nice and neatly. I've just got these two to kind of de-bubble wrap and then place them in here. And then this is going on top of that one. And then that is the kind of the other Christmas box done. And then what I'm going to do is move on to this box right here. Okay, so that box is now done. So that is basically the rest of the Christmas stuff all in there, nice and neat and tidy. As you can see, I've got a bit of spare room there, and I've actually got spare room in that top box as well. I've only just noticed that box there is a bit chipped and broken. But oh, it doesn't matter. But yeah, that's all organised and tidied. I have popped my suitcase just there, because like I said, that's got the honeymoon / holiday stuff in, so there's no point in going through that until the nearer the time. So now moving on to the second box. Box here is going to be for the stuff that I'm not using right now. So it's going to be really, really hard, because this is what I mean. I've got all this, so it'll probably hold that photo, probably like most of all my Mrs. Hinch stuff until I need them. All the acrylic stuff I'm going to pop into a Home Bargains bag, because I will need them when I get to organising my dressing table. But I've just got to go through things. So this box is just going to hold all the stuff. Sorry, camera keeps unfocusing. All the stuff that I still want, but just not right now, if that kind of makes sense. So it's all nice and neat and tidy and put away. So it'll probably hold all of my Mrs. Hinch stuff for now until my dressing table is complete, and then I can get them out of here. At least I know where they all are and not scattered everywhere. So far I've got this photo, which is wrapped up in bubble wrap, so it's nice and secured. The Mrs. Hinch wine glasses there and the tumblers there. So obviously I won't be using them just yet. I don't know when I'm going to use them, but if I wanted them, I know where they are. I don't know how I've done it, but I've kept all of my nail stuff all in this wicker basket here. So it's all in this little area here. So I'm just going to start moving the rest of the Mrs. Hinch candles and diffusers all in here until I need them. So I have basically rearranged a few things here. So as you can see, the nail polishes are no longer in here. I've now popped them in there with the rest of the makeup. So at least all my makeup and nail polishes are all in the same box. This box might as well just be called the Mrs. Hinch box, because it's mainly on Mrs. Hinch stuff. So far I've got the photo frame there, The Mrs. Hinch wine glass is there. The Mrs. Hinch tumblers there. Loads of diffusers here. I've got the massive large candle here, which I need to get 2 more, then that finishes them. And then I've got the medium ones here, which I need 1 more to finish off that. And then obviously I've got my lounge top here, which I'm not putting in my wardrobe yet until my wardrobe's done. Then underneath here I've got my Hinch mug, which I will show you guys. My Hinched mug, which I got from eBay, which you guys would have seen that video. And my little tea light lamp. I've got my 30 wine glass here. I am a Hinch heart frame here. I've got my little tea lights there. And the small candles here in each different scent. So yeah, that is that box so far. Obviously I've still got loads of room to fill it out. Oh, and also I've got my little cash box, which I got from Temu, I think. So that's going to sit there. I'm just going to fill this box up a little bit more, because obviously, as you can see, there's so much room and I've still got so much stuff to put in. But yeah, it's looking a bit more organised and a lot better. So just to finish off, I have found all of my Disney sticky notes. This one's a little bit bent. So I've popped all these in here for now, because obviously, like I said, my dressing table has got to be sorted out. So I'm just keeping everything in here. Again, my nail files are in here. I've just put the fragile tape in here just in case if I ever need it in the future. And then I've put my Summer Term Pretty books in here. So far, that's that box done. And as you can see, I've got so much room left. I can fill it up. Next box. So as you can see, this is meant to be the Love Island box for all my stuff from the Love Island. But obviously, I've got so much stuff in here that don't belong in this box. Now, when it comes to sorting everything out, so when my dressing table is going to be done, obviously most of all that in there will be by my dressing table, and obviously them two won't be there. So obviously I will get another box to go up there, so that'll be like little small bits for like moving out and stuff. And then I will be buying some more small ones to stack up. So obviously this one's going to stay as my Love Island one. And then I'm going to have like Mrs. Hinch ones, maybe moving out ones, you know. Because once all this is tidied, it's going to look a bit more better and I can fit more stuff in. So I've got to go through all of this. So this is all like hair stuff, essential oils, wax melts, Christmas scrunchies. So I've got to go through all this. Obviously, all this lot's got to go into my dressing table anyway. But yeah, let's tackle this box. So hopefully, it should just have the Love Island stuff. And I do want to get some more Love Island stuff as well to fill out this box. That is that box completed. So it's now just got all of my Love Island stuff in there. I will be purchasing more. Obviously when we go away on our holiday, Nathan's going to have exactly the same colour suitcase but in black, so obviously that would have to go there. So basically that would be like that, so it still look nice and tidy, but for now that's going to stay like that. And then all these little bits here in these black baskets have got to go into my bedroom. These bits I'm getting rid of, I don't really want them. They have all the acrylics and storages, which I don't know whether they're going to stay yet. So I've got to pop them all into a Home Bargains bag and then pop back up here. But last box to do. I don't think I really need to go through this, but I will go through it anyway. But this is basically my supplies box. So I think I've told you in recent videos that I like to bulk buy on a lot of things, like especially with like period pads and stuff like that, and cotton balls and that. So it lasts us a good long while. So all I've got to do is pay for like everything else that I need. So far, it just looks very empty. So I think I've got loads of stuff in the wardrobe that needs to be put away into here. So yeah, it's not not much in here really. What I'm going to do is obviously put any like spare ones in here. If one of these are open, I can pop them in there. But yeah, I'm just gonna organise it a little bit more better. But yeah, this is technically the supply box. Okay, so there wasn't really much I could do in there for now. Obviously, when I go and sort out all my wardrobe and declutter it in that, it will fill up. Like, I've got loads of period pads in there. I've got loads of candles which can actually go into here because we don't use every single one of them, so they can actually go into our supplies box. So if we ever need a candle and we've got a candle that's run out, we can always know where they are. So this is what it's looking like. It's looking more tidy, more organised, and I absolutely love it. So obviously once everything's all done, like with the wardrobe and my dressing table, so most of all this stuff will be done. So I'm going to add another box up there. I can add another 2, maybe 3 up here. I can pop some more here to stack up. So yeah, because I do want to buy like small little things for like when we move out, just the small little things, not major. I will be getting a new row, which will be done in the next couple of weeks maybe. But yeah, so far so good. But this is what it's looking like now. This is the after. It's looking so much more tidy, more organised. And you know what? I absolutely love it. There is still a few more things that needs to be done, but I can't do that just yet. So what I'm going to do is, for now, that is what it's going to stay like. And I absolutely love it. What to do is obviously get a Home Bargains bag, shove all of these in the Home Bargains bag, put the bag up there for now, because once the dressing table gets sorted, all these will either be used or be sold. Then down here, this bit, this little area here, that is all going to go for bin. No, I was going to sell it, but no one's really going to want any of them, to be fair. So I'm going to get rid of them. All of that. And all of that needs to go into the bedroom. So guys, that is the end of today's video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I don't know how long or short this video is, so if it's a long one, I do apologise. If it's a short one, again, I do apologise. But yeah, I have decluttered everything, gone through a lot of stuff, got a brand new rail. You guys would have seen the before and after and the process as well. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you have, as always, give it a like, comment and subscribe, and don't forget to give it a great big thumbs up as well. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.